Let's get into it. Busy. I'm waking up early in the morning, get my hustle on. If you go to war with me, I hope your money long. Told him I ain't here for the games or you sing along. If there's money out here and I can't eat, then we can get along. Let's get into it. Get along. Yeah, I'm hot, boy.
It's been a minute. We're back in the building. Boy, DJ Duya A. Smith to be exact. Let me get the theme music on here. We got my boy Jay Bev in the building today, and Blizz get it. Shout out to my boy Busy. He had to work, so he couldn't join the cast today. But yeah, man, it's been a minute for the Up for Debate, but we're gonna get back on a regular scheduled program Sundays. I'm gonna try to post on Wednesdays and Fridays, so we're getting back to it. I wanted to, talk about it right away. I gotta watch what I say because he'll AO it in a second.
Yo, is it me or do y'all hear that scratching noise?
Yeah. I hear that.
All
right. Yeah. So Dame Lillard traded to the Milwaukee Bucks in a 3-team trade where is that me? Who is that? What is that?
It's gotta be you because I ain't got nothing. I got an earbud in.
That might be what it is, though. Keep it 100, because when you talk, it's making that noise.
Okay. All right, but Dame Lillard, he's traded to the Bucks. He's everybody thought he was going to be going to the Miami Heat. They did a trick move on us and end up sending Drew Holiday to the Blazers, and then the Blazers get Blazers. Yeah. Oh snap. Okay. The Blazers.
Yo, is that my earpiece though? Like,
I don't think it's you. I think it's Duya.
It's me?
Yeah, I think so, bro.
All right, hold on. Let me change this mic wire then.
Say something real quick, John. Out.
Yo. You hear me?
Yeah, it does happen when you talk. Like, is that happening while I'm talking?
No.
Nah.
Yeah, I think that's the ear.
Yeah, it might be.
Say something now, do you?
Yeah. All right. Yeah. No, maybe it is me. Hold on, I'm gonna mute him real quick. Yeah, it is him.
We just won't go along the podcast. Oops, that's all right.
Or is it me? I don't mute mine.
That's you, gangland. See, if it's not happening while I'm talking right now, it's got to be you.
Yeah. He just muted himself. Is it happening still?
I don't know. We're going to have to try to get through it because this is live.
I could take the earbud out, but I don't think it's the earbud.
You hear me properly?
Yeah. So you hear me properly? Yeah, man. Damian Lillard, though, man. It's a cheat, man. The cheat, man.
Yeah, little technical difficulties, but we right back in there.
Yeah, pause.
Paul, oh yeah, I forgot this guy. Yeah, gotta watch myself on the.
I'm wondering why y'all
everything with
can't
this
hear
guy.
me. I got my damn mic muted. No, so the whole time I'm talking, nobody's wondering why y'all not listening. So yeah, how do you feel about it? We'll start with Blizz and then we'll go to J Bev. How do you feel? You think that Dame Lillard going to the Bucks is a big deal? You think that he's gonna put the Bucks over the top? Pause.
Yeah, it's very pause. It's very good. Like
What? Go ahead.
now, Giannis ain't gonna have to bring the ball up and make a little. I mean, he does get to the paint a lot, but it looks weird. First off, it takes a lot of his energy, pause, and all that. Now he don't got to do that. He got Dame that could set up. He got Dame that could take the last shot. He got Dame. If they double team him, he knows he could kick it out to Dame now. They can't play off Dame, so he'll be able to pause, kill the defender one-on-one at any moment because they're not going to be able to play off Dame ever.
You don't think?
Never. And defensively, Dame could bring his man Giannis's way at any time. Pause.
But you don't think that? Well, I'll go ahead.
Ask me something.
I'll say my stuff at the end after y'all.
I just wonder where's the defense at? Like Chris Middleton. Has pause, but he has 0 kneecaps like left. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
just explain that to you, man.
Like even if Giannis can't guard 5 people, Dame's not gonna come out there and give you that consistent defense. Like, even if he wants that ring badly, like, we know Dame's gonna shoot. Like, in time management, like ball management inside of the team, like Giannis needs the ball in his hand. Like, he can do a lot of off the ball movement, pause, like, but at the same time, he kind of wants that control, like that is his team. So I guess we'll see what sacrifices is willing to be made to get that to gel. Because just because you put 2 superstars together doesn't automatically mean shit. Because there's a lot of young dudes and a lot of young teams that's hungry in the NBA. Pause.
Exactly, man. So that's exactly what I was. That's exactly what I was gonna say. When you constructing a team, it's a team. So putting a whole bunch of players that can score together is not a team. And now let's say that they didn't have to give up Drew Holiday and they brought Dame Lillard in on some free agency joint pose, like some free agency shit. So like them having to give up their best perimeter defender for a dude that doesn't play any defense. So, I mean, I don't want to see it happen, but I could see this ending up like an Aaron Rodgers situation where he's out, where Dame Lillard pulls a hamstring and is out for 2 months, and they got nobody then.
Well, one thing he definitely does have is durability. Like he has been consistent. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I think his Blazers move last year was really like preservation. Like, he's like, hey, I either got to get out of here or they got to bring somebody in here that's going to make us look crazy. So I think that's part of the reason why he was kind of like lamping on them injuries last year a little bit.
Now he was, but the last 2 years, because the year previous he had the abdominal issue where he had
he just signed that bag. He had just signed that bag though. That's when you could be hurt as soon as you sign that bag.
That's true. That's true. And I think this extension.
As soon as they sign that bag, all of a sudden they got an injury that take 3 years to heal.
I think he got his money kicks in this year, I think. I'm not sure.
Yeah, so the NM, that's one thing to mention too. Like the Bucks is all in, like with that move because their luxury tax and everything. Like it's a wrap for the Bucks. They can't do nothing else.
That's my point. Like, yeah, they can't get anybody else now. So you got Dame Lillard, who's going to be making 50, 60 million. Giannis is about to be making 50, 60 million. Who else you going to get? The salary cap is
Chris Middleton is making like 30 something. Like,
I ain't saying he's OD, but Jay Crowder's on the bench too.
Yeah, he got that spot up. He got that spot and got him 3.
Yeah, and he plays defense OD.
Yeah.
Very good defense.
That's playoff Crowder. Like,
and Lopez.
Like, and honestly, at this point, man, it's about the minutes on the knees. Pause. Like, but
you ain't even have to say that.
These dudes is getting older. Like, you know what I mean?
Right, exactly. So I mean, I feel like, yo, if one of them other teams get Holiday, let's say Miami gets Holiday or Boston,
get Holiday.
Who's gonna get him?
The Celtics. They said that.
Yeah, if they get Holiday,
that's a great pickup for them.
Obviously, I want them to go to Miami because that's the craziest plot twist that they were supposed to get Lillard, but they end up getting Holiday, who shuts down Lillard.
Jimmy need to stay away from the beach because Jimmy's starting to seem like a hater, yo. Like, that's one thing I can say. Jimmy's starting to seem like a hater when they be losing. Like, his out is to start hating stuff. They start talking about looking into tampering. Come on.
Nah, he was just joking, man.
No, he wasn't.
He was joking. Nah, he
wasn't. That's subtle. That's subtle stuff, bro.
They was tampering. Pause.
He was serious.
Even Tyler Hero was like, "Yeah, look into it too." And he knows he was part of the trade bait.
Yeah. Hey, but guess what? Tyler Hero gonna jump on Jimmy's side because just like they said, yo, is you about to rage against the machine and get out of 85 every day and go to Portland in the rain?
Yeah, no. Nobody wants
Tyler Hero ain't trying to get on Jimmy's bad side.
Yeah, no. You definitely don't.
Wait till they release that documentary about what type of teammate he was in the locker room. Jimmy's probably in there punking everybody.
He definitely is. He was doing the most to Strus yesterday. I mean, last year in the playoffs when they had, you know how they have them cut scenes where they show like the huddle and stuff and what they're saying to each other. He was like, "Yo, do your goddamn job, man.
Yeah.
Why are you not fucking doing what you need to do? Do your fucking job." He's like, "Yo, I'm trying." No, do your fucking job, yo. That's why Strus is like, "Yeah, I'm leaving him alone. I'm going to collect his bag.
I'm out of here." Yeah, Strus got out of there.
Yeah, nigga, he got out of there. Oh, I don't know, man. Miami didn't really retool, pause, and they didn't really like pick up anybody that has experience playing, 82 games. They got a rookie and Jaime Jaquez he's a veteran in the NCAA. He played, he went to the Final Four with UCLA a couple years ago.
At the end of it, man, you got to see how it plays out when it comes out to Dame, because at the end of the day, like, they still got to make it. There's no high expectation for me set for them because they still got to turn that trade into a team that's meshing and that's doing their thing. Honestly,
right. That's I could leave it at that. I don't.
Yeah, but Dame just went from playing with Dookie Housers to fucking niggas that he can actually. Yeah, y'all gonna see, man. Y'all don't understand. It's gonna be a way easier game for him, man. He gonna get the relax. He ain't gotta worry about doing all this.
I think the Jokic still brought the ring back over there. So like, if nobody got that figured out yet, like, there's gonna be a whole lot of that. Like, so.
Yeah, I was posing a trade to my boy. I was saying, yo, Jokic and them, the Nuggets should trade Michael Porter Jr. for Holiday, because Porter Jr. could go there with the young cast in Portland and make a name.
Why would the champions try to make anybody better?
They always do that.
But they would be getting better. I feel like Holiday and
trade niggas like him all the time
together in the backcourt, man.
But you got
like that all the time, do you? They got a Ariza added there after the shit.
It's about that salary cap too. It's about that salary cap. So yeah. Why would I trade or move anything right now? Like, they said the Bones trade, that trade that they did right before the end of the year, they said that was gonna cripple them. And what happened?
Yeah, that ended up working out.
Whole lot of Jokic, whole lot of Murray.
Yeah, no, you're right. But Michael Porter Jr. was getting him killed. That's why I said, they was able to overcome his.
He made the shots when it mattered, though.
He did. He did in the final game. He did. I gotta give him.
Yeah, he was clicking.
But I think that Christian Brown dude, he's gonna get way more time now.
Yeah. It's gonna be interesting what they do. Like, but until they figure out the Jokic, like the Joker, until they figure out the Joker, there's a whole lot of more of that. Like,
no, they don't need to figure him out.
Yeah,
somebody fucking guard Murray's. Stop trying to double team Joker, and whoever's guarding Joker, fucking try to.
If somebody's gonna come out there and give you a triple double every day, it's gonna be hard to take a loss.
That's what I'm saying, though, but that's because niggas be playing off their man and trying to double team them. It don't be nothing like amazing. It just be nigga be getting double teamed.
But triple doubles and not jumping 5 feet off the floor is crazy.
Yeah, it really is. He's different, man. But I mean, I don't know. We're gonna see. This nigga been drinking and partying all year, man. There's no way he's gonna.
Yeah, that's what Cam and them was saying. Like, if y'all niggas let this nigga come, he didn't even play in the Olympics for his country, nigga. He don't give a fuck.
That's the secret to his success.
Yeah, I'm not knocking him. That's what he do. He probably does that anyway. And y'all didn't even.
He's been playing professionally since he's been 15. Like, he's been like, you know what I mean? Like he know what he's doing. And then honestly, as a Knicks fan, like, it's crazy to say that, because it's like that's what you got to look at really at the end of the day. Like, I don't really look at any other teams like as being able, like, I put it up to like, can you beat the Jokic? Like, at this point, everybody can make their moves, but can you beat the Jokic?
I just think like they got their one chip in there.
Yeah,
for them.
That's a Pistons Mavs thing.
Right.
Pistons went on a little run, so you never know.
Ever since that, I thought the NBA was rigged anyway.
Ever since that, I thought the NBA was rigged. But man, we got a chance to get back to the NBA season, man.
Yeah, definitely. So yesterday, I feel like Dion, man, he like really took college football over, man. Just making the move from Jackson State to Colorado. ESPN has been there. Stephen A. and Shannon, Skip Bayless and Michael Irvin and them was there the other day. Big Noon Pause was at the game yesterday. So like, Dion is the point man for college football at the moment. But the thing is these teams keep whooping up on them. Like the real good teams. Yesterday was a good game. Shador and them started to rally back. They was down, I think 34-14 at one point, and I was looking at my damn FanDuel like, man, this game done got me clipped. So do you think like Colorado really has a chance to be a powerhouse going forward?
Moving forward, definitely. Like this year, like nah, like not this year. There's just too many teams that have great foundations, like that been recruiting what you need to be a champion for years. Like so, but will Prime close the gap faster than any other coaches that have taken over teams? Yeah. But he's gonna need the same formula, and you got to remember, Shador's not gonna be there forever. All the receivers that and this is the flip side that I don't think a lot of people is looking at. Like, and can Prime keep the machine moving?
Yeah.
Can he keep getting the good kids around the country? Because like, after he blow their name up and they up out of there, like remember like who he keep talking about, like I'm getting the dogs, I'm getting people out the hood, this, that, and the third. So as soon as they get that, like on Friday, as soon as I got that money, I was gone. Like, so as soon as they get that bag, like they out of there. So can he keep retooling Colorado year after year? You know what I mean? And that's the key to success with some of these college programs.
Yeah, he'll learn and adapt to the situation. I feel like the man.
I know Jerry Rice's son was sick because he was on Colorado, and then the year before Deion got there, he went over to USC. He was putting in work on them yesterday. Pause. I think he got like touchdowns.
But Caleb, like I'm definitely I'm a definite big Deion fan. Like I'm riding with them Buffaloes. I'm on that Buffalo. I'm a Buffalo fan this year. But Caleb is just different.
Yeah, Caleb is different, man. Like, nah, we not gonna slander Caleb here, man. He's that deal. The thing is like, you know, I'm a Jets fan. We've drafted 3. Wait, is it 2 or 3? Two USC quarterbacks. Mark Sanchez, Sam Darnold, and they were saying, "Damn, if the Jets have a bad season, would they go with Caleb Williams again?" And I'm like, "Damn, 3."
But
USC
after you do your homework on Caleb, you start to realize he's kind of like one of them Ball brothers. Like so. Like he comes from that type of background, like where his dad already said, like if a good team ain't up there, like like a semi-decent team, he's going back to college. Like,
yeah, he did say that.
He's like, we're like pretty much like he's saying we making too much money, we living good over here. Like ain't no reason to go to the league if I'm about to get drafted by the Las Vegas expansion team.
Bro, they said that he's making NFL salary now. They were saying because I watched an interview with Keyshawn Johnson, and he's like a booster, and he has a collective that like funnels NIL money to the players and stuff. And the guys were saying, they were like, "Yo, he makes Caleb right now makes what NFL rookie would make a little bit more." And they was like, "Wait a minute, he will be the number 1 quarterback." They was like, "Yeah, he's making that type of money right now."
That's crazy.
Like, shit. Damn.
That's crazy. Like that's crazy. Like, but it's believable with the way the NIL deals is. Like these kids like went from getting $0 to, getting brand new trucks, cribs, plus money in the bank.
Bro, they said Dior had $100,000 contract before he even signed to play.
Wow.
It's believable.
It really
It's believable when you talk about Archie Manning is sitting on the bench. He's not even playing, and he's the highest paid NIL college football player in the country, and he's not even playing.
That's Peyton Manning's nephew, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not even playing.
He's not even playing, and he's the highest paid NIL college football player in the country.
That's crazy. I didn't know that. I thought he was playing, but like you said, I haven't seen him. So
Texas is winning with Ewers. Like, well,
right.
you know, we haven't talked about college football like that, but Texas is one of those teams that's definitely going to work out there. But Archie's sitting on the bench where he should be, like to develop, but still in all, like, how are you the highest paid NIL college football player and you're not even playing yet?
Yeah, that's crazy. That's OD.
Making like 16 million or something like that.
Bronny got to be up there somewhere too.
Oh, Bronny's higher than that.
Nah, he's not higher than Manning.
Yeah, he's not higher. He's not higher than Manning.
When they was in high school, he wasn't.
But Bronny's like number 2 or number 3 or something like that.
I thought they said he had the highest one out of all the kids.
What they were saying about the NIL is and just AAU basketball and stuff. They were saying that on NBA radio, they were saying that it's a detriment to the game because like a lot of kids from the hood, they can't go on these AAU tournaments. And my son is playing AAU. That shit is expensive, bro. Like super expensive. And they looking at talent of people that can afford to really bring the kids there. So the kids that just play high school basketball ain't really getting the same looks as all these AAU contenders.
Yeah, but that goes hand in hand with everything in life, basically. If you ain't got the right resources, you know what I mean? It's just gonna happen that way.
Right. No, you're right.
A lot of things, even like we're trying to get in the music industry, bro. You could be nice, you ain't got the right people around you or the right. You know what I'm trying to say? Like you're not gonna get there. You're not gonna get there.
You ain't got the right backing, the right structure, the right situation around you.
Yeah, like that goes hand in hand.
It's a whole equation. Like I agree with you.
I agree with that.
And then honestly, you know, a lot of that money is just keeping, like, you just helping keep that organization alive, like, because you know there's them parents that just think it don't matter, you can't, like, and hey, that's the way a dream works, you got to work it, like, so you can't tell them nothing about their kid, and they're gonna spend all that money, but what's that doing? It's just keeping that whole system alive, like, for them to funnel that money into another kid and like.
For what you want, but so you like that the school be making money off of their jerseys and stuff?
Nah, I think that they should. I think that they definitely should make money off their like the whole name, image, and likeness. Like, because the school makes so much money. Like, that's the thing. That's the offsetting part about it, is because the school makes so much money.
Just look at it this way. Imagine the people that didn't make it because they accepted money.
Right. Reggie Bush.
Yeah. Not even just Reggie Bush. Like, there's a lot of kids that we probably never even heard of.
That's what I'm talking about. I'm not even talking about. I don't even really know anybody. I'm just saying, just imagine
like
people
that went out to dinner. Like, that took, like, that did stuff that was like so minute, like went out to dinner, like they was about to be homeless and like somebody paid their rent, like it's like stuff like that, like, and they took their college scholarship away from them, and now you got kids that's, like I said, millionaires sitting on the bench.
Damn, that's a good point, man. I didn't even think about it that way.
That's crazy, bro. Like, you got,
and I'm pretty sure if you look into the stats of like who it happens to, like, I'm pretty sure it's a wicked divide or a wicked leverage, like a levy of how it looks like on the demographics of who actually made it through and who didn't make it through.
Right.
There's probably so many people we don't know that got clipped.
So yeah, that's a good segue.
Even look at like when the situation, like, you know, it's you innocent until proven guilty, but looking like a situation with Mikey, like he's still part of the organization, like he's still part of the team and everything like that. He's just away from the team, quote unquote, right now.
For who?
Mikey Williams.
Oh, okay.
From up there in Memphis.
Yeah. They always have an issue over that. I mean, that's a tough city, man. Like,
is it?
That's a tough city to even.
Well, what he supposedly did was in California, like so. That's a tough. He was in LA, but that's still a tough place, like so.
Yeah, that's a rough.
Oh yeah, I gotta ask you something too, Janelle. Off this,
man.
About your cousin.
Man, you said off books already.
He said about. Oh, yeah. All right. So college football right now, it like I said before with Prime, it's becoming. He's made it a lot more interesting and a lot more eyes on college football. Next year, they're going to be going to the 12-team college football.
Did you hear what that one man, I don't know his name, supposedly said? He basically said, like, I'm jealous to see a black man coach and get all this attention when we've been doing this for years type shit.
Who said that, though?
I don't know the name. I was watching the Cam and May shit, and they was explaining it.
Well, it wasn't. I think they're talking about the coach of Oregon. After Oregon beat Colorado down, and they were pretty much spinning it, like, you know, I think that was the media wheel a little bit, trying to spin up a narrative.
No, he said this out his mouth. Like, niggas seen him say this. Like,
but he got a lot of, like, it's one of those, like, you got a lot of black kids that's playing for you. So I think some of the stuff is easily, like, sound bited and taken out of context. Like, but if you go back and listen to the whole thing, like, maybe it's like in a different context.
Yeah, I don't think he said that, bro, because I follow all this type of shit, and I never heard him say that.
I'm telling you what Cam and them said, man. They went very into detail with the conversation.
You know, but they be translating, like, sometimes they be translating, like, yeah, you know, sometimes stuff gets translated.
Yeah, but when Cam was saying
into a different way, into the hood language.
Yeah, but when Cam said it, he said this is specifically what he said.
Yeah, no, he said that they was fighting for clicks and likes.
Yeah.
And he's been, you know, they trying to win.
And exactly what that coach was doing.
If you're talking about the Oregon thing. If you're talking about the other coach that was saying that Dion came there off of his name, that dude is a black coach. So, I mean, the dude is a black coach too. He just
that's why they was flaming him, because like, why would you say that like that? Nah, I think it was a white guy. It was the coach. It was the coach of
Oregon too. Like, where it was like, I hope everybody who was watching before is watching now.
Right.
Like, so, but he's doing the same thing. Like, because guess what? Like, and I think it was Shannon Sharp who said it. Like, guess what? If it wasn't for Dion, y'all wouldn't be getting the looks that y'all get right now. Like, that's fact. A lot of these colleges, like, it's a good look for them to get shine on their program, even if Colorado is taking a loss. It's still a good look for them. Like, that's the whole thing about the Prime effect. Like, win, lose, or draw, it's a good look.
Yo, the man sold 1.8 million in shades after the man dissed his shades.
Why you think that college what's the offensive who's that, the director, the offensive the athletic director? Yeah. Why you think he get up there and he turning red every time he's standing next to Prime? Man, he ain't up there turning red for no reason. Them dollars is rolling in.
just the apparel alone.
And then, you know, and that's the one thing that they was talking about. Like, I think Cam and them was talking about, Blizz, where, like, you know, Oregon, because they got the Nike backing, they switch up uniforms every game and all that. And Deion was like, "Oh, all right, don't worry, we gonna have that." Like, he's like, "Don't worry."
It was crazy that was the first time that Deion ever met the head of Nike. I was like, damn, as much as Deion did for Nike in the 90s, shoot,
that is real surprising. But you gotta realize, dude, I was just thinking about it. It's funny that you said that, and that would probably be a topic for another time. Like, how many stars that Nike had throughout the like late 80s, like 90s. Like, you can't even really say like early 2000s, like probably even you can include, but like Nike had so many stars that really over the years, like we seen them boost their brand like crazy through the stars that they've had on their roster. That like now they're not getting those same type of stars, and they're bringing back the Deons, the Barry Sanders, like
they got to, right? Yeah,
because you got Dwayne Wade going overseas and getting the yin yang for the feet. So
he's a different guy. Yeah, so let's get to the we've been on for about 40 minutes. Let's get to these NFL picks. You know, heavy betting.
Yeah, you know,
nowadays you've been in Vegas for a few years before it was even legal over here. So you know you're one of the guys.
Man, like,
you know, I want to get the right. I don't want to, because you know you're biased with certain teams and stuff. Like
you definitely get your bias with certain teams, but sometimes like one thing I always say is Vegas don't give away no money. Like, you know what I mean? Like, but
Vegas got the Suns' favorite to win the chip too.
Yeah, that's not a bad.
No, they got Milwaukee over them.
Milwaukee was 4. It was 37%.
No,
that's not something bad to sprinkle a couple of dollars on, like, before it happens. You know what I mean? Like, and wait for that. Like, that might be a little income tax check. Like, if you sprinkle a couple of dollars on that.
Yeah, I think it went Suns, Celtics, Denver, then Bucks.
I think
right.
Today we got. I think the Bills.
Suns.
I think the Bills is coming to play today.
Yep.
I think just running down the games, we got the Bills. I do like the Bears kind of in this situation. Like, I think they could play spoiler today at home. I don't know what's up with Russell Wilson. Like, I'd rather mess with Justin Fields like a little bit if they can protect him. Denver's defense isn't too crazy.
Yo, they gave up 7. This is what I said to my uncle. My uncle, you know, he runs. Let me not say that, but he, you know, he's into his gambling stuff, right? So he sends me like one of them gambling tickets, and I said, "Wait a minute, bro. I didn't watch it. We're gonna talk about it though, Rod. I didn't get to watch it. I was trying to watch a replay of it.
Yeah, I watched it. Like what we want to talk about it now?
No, we'll get to it. If we yeah, I want to get these NFL picks in.
Okay.
But, so, all right. We was talking about Buffalo, right? And then you said you want to take the Bills?
Yeah, I like the Bills. Like today in the spot where they're at, like Josh Allen, he's like 10-1 against the Dolphins. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he's actually really owned the Dolphins like as a team, even though Tua wasn't there. Like, and it's a different organization, and I know they got the speed show. I just think the Bills is more of a complete team at this point, and I don't know if the Bills, if the Dolphins will really be able to keep up
on
the defensive side. Like, I think and then you always got that I know they holding their breath in Miami. Like if Tua get hit the wrong way, that show is over.
Yeah, you jinxed them.
Right. The thing with me was yeah, I'm frozen. Man.
Yeah, but Miami, best jerseys in football.
Nice uniforms, but like another team I like today to probably win Blizz until Dooyah gets unfrozen is the Steelers. I like the Steelers today. I think Kenny Pickett starts to keep picking it up. He got a good supporting cast around him with George Pickens. I don't know if Deontay Johnson is still out today, but they got a solid run game. But he can still do his thing today. Also,
how many games is today?
How many games?
Yeah.
I don't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Damn.
I think it's like 12 games today.
12 football games?
Yeah, always on Sundays. Always on Sundays. The morning games over here start at like 10 a.m. like in about an hour. Dooyah look like Dooyah got kicked out.
Damn, son, 12 games is crazy.
Also, I like the Titans at home. I like the Chargers. A couple of dogs, like, you know what I'm saying? They say the dogs, the underdogs, you know what I mean? Like, I kind of like the Patriots today. Like I kind of like the Patriots. Like, they've been playing real solid, good defense. You know what I mean? So
what's my guys been doing? The Bucks.
The Bucks. It's fun. Did you say the Bucks? Buck?
Yeah.
It's funny that you said something about the Bucks because I was looking at them, and you know, Baker Mayfield, like, as much as people talk about him, like he kind of comes out there and he plays. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he comes out there and he plays. Like, so, and you got Mike Evans over there. Like, you still got some players down there that actually can put up some stats. So the Bucks might be a good pick today. And then you got Kansas City. Dooyah got phased up out of here, but you got Kansas City playing the Jets later on tonight.
What we got for that game?
Man, you got to go with Kansas City, man. You got to go with Kansas City. Zach Wilson is trash can. You know what I mean? And Pat Mahomes, ain't no stopping that guy. He out there doing Harlem Globetrotter moves in football. So, you know what I mean? There's no stopping him.
Yeah, they done kicked Dooyah out of here. James is crazy.
Yeah. But as far as you ain't watched the fight last night? Man, but like Charlo, like, to me, like, for all, like, it was one of those, like, and that's the problem with some of boxing right now with some of these newer cats. Like, I think they know that their skill level isn't where it's supposed to be, and they who's not gonna go for the money? Like, you know what I mean? Like, as soon as like a cash cow like Floyd Mayweather leaves boxing, then it's left open for dudes to come in and get money. Like, Canelo gonna get his money too. But that dude, it looked like he was running for his life not to get his head knocked off by Canelo Pulse the whole match. Like, and Canelo was catching him literally the whole time. I think he won maybe like 1 or 2 rounds. Yo, this guy is nuts.
So Canelo thanked him?
Yeah, Canelo pretty much just beat him up the whole match. Like, you know what I mean? That's what happened in that fight last night. Canelo just beat him up the whole time, and to me it was a pretty boring fight. I thought Charlo was definitely gonna come put up a bigger fight.
Yeah.
But I think
How
we
many
can hear you
rounds you
do
said
it.
it went, Pauls?
Yeah, it went to a. That's one of the things that I liked in the book yesterday. Because there was so much money on Canelo, it went to a decision. But one of the good bets last night, if you looked in the book, was for Canelo to win by decision or technical knockout. Like, and you had to take that.
He's overrated.
How would go the distance if you say beat the shit out of him?
He did, like, he beat him up. He beat him up the whole fight. Like,
Oh, but
honestly,
you said
that's
he
what I'm
was
saying.
running.
Like, he showed how sharp. Like if Canelo wants to keep fighting, he can. Like, but Canelo is really, really sharp. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, real sharp, real super in shape. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I can't really see anybody stepping up like right now to like face Canelo. Anybody who's called out Canelo's knocking him out.
What do you mean, man? Bivol, he need to stop ducking that Bivol work. Pause.
Yeah.
Bivol put him to the floor.
I don't know, man.
He need to stop ducking that Bivol. Bivol whooped his ass, man. He'll do it again. No way. He's overrated to me, man. He be ducking people too much, man.
That's what boxing is.
No, you know what it is, Blizz? Dude's just scared to get beat up, man. Like, so, like, dude seen what Floyd did, but they don't understand. Floyd got a whole defense and all that. Like, yeah, Floyd got to pick his fights and all that stuff. Like, you know what I mean? So everybody wants to be undefeated, and nobody wants to get beat. So they're scared. Like, and after you get beat, you're really not drawing that major type of money like that. Like when it comes to boxing.
Oh, wait a minute. That's just in. Drew just went to the Celtics?
I told you.
I didn't get nothing on it on the Bleacher Report yet. Alert. Okay. Damn, that's I said it. If he goes to one of those other teams, what did the Celtics give up for him? Yeah, Jep. Woj just said Drew Holiday to the Celtics.
That's a good move. That's a good move for the Celtics.
When y'all rewind this back, y'all see Blood said that at the beginning of the show.
No, you did say that.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, Milwaukee. I told them that Milwaukee wasn't going to be in it. Who did they give up, though? They gave up. I got to look into it. And find out who the Celtics gave up. Wow, that's huge for the Celtics. Up there it is. In exchange for Malcolm Brogdon and Robert Williams. Wow.
They ain't give up shit, really.
Robert Williams is a problem.
Brogdon's all right.
Brogdon's a problem.
He's always hurt.
Who's that? The
Brogdon's a problem.
With the hair?
Yeah. Yep. Yeah. So back to the fight. Like I said, I didn't watch the fight. I was driving back from somewhere and I kept seeing, this fight tonight. I'm like, who's even fighting? I don't even know. And then when I got home, I tried to throw the stream on, but it was over. So, and then I couldn't find anywhere to like rewatch.
And honestly, like that's one of those fights, where I'll be saying like, man, I feel sorry for the people on the East Coast who stayed up to watch this. Like, you could have got some more sleep so you can get ready for football Sunday. Like,
right? See, I chose right. Damn. So it's 12. We still got about 10. 10, 15. Yeah, like I didn't miss much. Okay, good.
Yeah, we got like 10 more.
15 more minutes.
Oh damn, they got Porzingis out of there too already.
Yeah, they got Porzingis. No, they got Porzingis. They got Porzingis. They got Drew Holiday. They got Jaylen Brown. They got Jason Tatum. That's the squad, man.
Like something that I'm looking at today. I'm looking at taking Like I like the Chargers.
I like the
Later
Chargers
on
too,
today.
man.
Like well, I'm saying later on today because I'm looking at East Coast times, but
Yep.
all this stuff starts like within an hour. You know, I gotta get some stuff together as well. But Denver, like I like the Bears. I kind of do like the Bears at home in this matchup, even though the Bears been looking terrible. I
This is
like the
the
Bears
toilet bowl.
today a lot.
Yeah, toilet bowl.
Like the Commanders, you know, Philly can't be flawless. Like, and the Commanders has a nice defense. Like Rob Rivera, it's a division game. Division games is always tough. I don't think that they just like and Washington really has a decent team. Like if their quarterback play was better.
The only thing weak with
So
them is the name.
I would take a little straight, like if I wouldn't shoot it as a straight bet, but I would put it on a parlay for a couple of bucks. I would take Washington with the spread today. I think it's still at like maybe like up to like 9.5 points like right now.
Bro, let me tell you the teams I took today. All right. So I took Jacksonville money line. They are good. I took Chicago plus 3.5, and I took Washington plus 8.5, and I took Buffalo. So all the teams that you said to take, those are the teams I took so far.
I like them today.
I took Minnesota because Minnesota ain't gonna lose again, man.
And honestly, like, you know, there's always gonna be an upset, like, because I feel like, you know, they always call the bat phone with the NFL and be like, all right, too much money over here. Y'all go out here and chill out.
The Patriots is gone.
The Patriots, Bubs. What I said, Bubs?
Yep.
I said upset of the day might be the Patriots.
Right. Because it was the Cowboys lost last. And I think that the other upset on the money tip is going to be the 49ers and the Cardinals. Like everybody's going to put 49ers.
You're going to have to try to trust the spread in that game.
You think so?
Yeah, like because Dobbs is coming to ball out. Like I don't think people been paying attention to the Cardinals and seeing that Dobbs is absolutely balling. Like whoever picked him up in fantasy, you did yourself a favor. Like early on, if you picked him up early on, because he's out there balling. He's out there running for like 50, 60 a game. He's out there throwing for like 2 and change. Like he's balling. And then you got John Connor, who was on Pittsburgh, who was banged up a little bit for the last like 2 years, is looking like the back that Pittsburgh had. He's running over dudes like. So Arizona's looking like a surprise team right now.
What's their record? 1-2 or 2-1?
I think about 1-2. Oh, I can look. I got it open right here.
The Giants. Remember they was beating the hell out the Giants, and they let the Giants come back.
I don't care what y'all saying. You know who we riding with against Seattle. Stop playing with us, man. Like, I hate the filth that the New Yorkers talk about their own teams. Like it's just filthy in New York. Some of y'all never even been to Dallas. How can you be a Cowboys fan? You never even been to Dallas.
I picked them boys to go to the Super Bowl, man. I don't even smoke no more, but I must have been on something that day.
Man, we riding with Danny Dimes against Seattle, man. Like I think on skill level wise he match up with and I think we'll have a better scheme. Like when we get there, we ain't even really talk about the Giants because I don't like to be biased. You know what I mean? Like, but when it comes to the money, I'm not biased. Like, I put no dollars on them. They're not getting no dollars.
Yeah. So, what do you think about Pittsburgh and the Texans? Is that a trap game?
I do like Pittsburgh. I think Pickens is getting better. Kenny Pickett is getting better.
Right.
I think Najee needs to show up. But I do think CJ Stroud is getting better. And D'Amico, he's one hell of a defensive coach.
Right.
So it seems like he's scheming up well to keep the Texans in the game. any given Sunday rule, I think applies with that game.
And lastly, I don't know if we covered all of them, but lastly, Baltimore and Cleveland. Deshaun Watson has just been ruled out for the game, and I've been watching the line, and the line still hasn't moved. At first, Cleveland,
because the team is better with Jacoby Brissett. I think that's the backup.
Is he a backup? I thought he was on the couch waiting for a deal.
Nah, I think he's the backup. I want to say.
I'll look it
up. I got the double computer set up, like doing a little due diligence.
That's what I got right now. Yep.
Trying to do some due diligence for this paper.
He's over with the Commanders.
Oh, he's with the Commanders. Okay.
Yeah, he's with the Commanders.
I don't know. Dobbs was up there behind Watson, and they got him up out of there. That's why I like Dobbs on the Cardinals. So,
see, we don't even know who to back up. But that sometimes when you don't know who the dude is, he could come in and click real quick.
He was up. Deshaun Watson been up there just managing the game anyway. So like, I would have to relook into that one. Like, I still got some time.
Who's the Browns backup? PJ Walker. PJ Walker is gonna be.
Oh, he used to play in the Arena League. Like, that's a good backup. But with no Chubbs, Nick Chubbs, and Amari Cooper isn't really like they. And honestly, the Browns been just fluttering. I'll stay away from that game. I'll take that game under. I'll say under because PJ, even though he's on the backup team, he's not gonna have that timing with the starters. So, I'll take that game under.
They said that it's another dude, Dorian Thompson Robinson, is getting the start. I don't even know him.
I still take that game. You see me writing it down, a little note right there on that game right now. I'll still shoot that game under. Another game I like under is the Chiefs game too.
The Chiefs and the Jets?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Shoot.
I think the Jets try to keep them. The Jets defense is going to try their best to keep them in there. And not that Mahomes is having I think Mahomes got a little ankle injury or something like that though. Like, I think he got like a little nagging injury that keeps bothering him. So I think if the Jets, if they apply enough pressure, and this is no New York bias, but I think their defense could keep them in a lot of games this year, just like last year.
That's what I felt about the Titans. I took the Titans on one of my tickets because I felt like if the Titans could control the ball and just put a little bit of pressure on. And I ran through it already, on a pause, you know what I mean? But I ain't putting none of my tickets together yet, but I like the Titans, the Chargers, the Patriots, the Cardinals with the spread. I got the Colts written down here, but Anthony Richardson is just coming back, but he balls. Like, Anthony Richardson is a gamer. He's a gamer. Minshew magic last week.
Yeah, exactly. So I think they keep playing with the Colts and they keep showing up. Kirk Cousins just isn't real trustworthy for me. It's hard to trust Kirk. But then I like the Bills, the Bears, and the Ravens. Lamar gotta show, and he's been showing up. He just needs a little bit of help, but I think he gets it clicking today. He gets Andrews involved. He gets some Zay Flowers. He gets a little bit of run game. I think they get it clicking.
He had 100 yards rushing last week, 200 yards passing. But I don't understand. With that particular team, it's the injuries always. It's
always.
What's in their training regimen?
Today, I think today Bateman's out.
Right.
And ODB. Somebody else, Duvernay maybe. And I'm just y'all only played 2 games. What do you Well, I guess it is the NFL though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that goes to what are you doing during the off season?
Cause man, exactly.
You're getting too much money not to hire a nutritionalist, so you can eat right so you can play the whole season. But hey, some dudes just like we said, some dudes is out there for the bread and to get out the way, you know?
Yeah, definitely, man. So those is the picks for today. You went over the fight. What else did I want to talk about? I'm trying to remember. I think that was really, we pretty much touched on all the topics. So yeah, we get ready for football.
Good luck, everybody. Good luck, anybody who's taking anything that I said today. Do your research. You know what I mean. Do your own due diligence into those games.
Right.
You know what I mean. Vegas never loses. Pick a couple of games, and the best way to bet it is like pick a couple of games, shoot the straight bet on a couple of games, and then take a little bit of money and throw it on the parlay.
Right.
Like, everybody's not gonna turn $2 into 69,000. So you ain't gonna. Don't try to put 13 teams on one ticket.
We sure be trying. And I remember when over here in New York, when the app first allowed you to start doing bets, people was posting all these wins and stuff. I see that slowed down a lot.
Yeah, yo, I'm telling you, I don't really go to the sports bet but we have like a group of guys that talk amongst us like that, talk about the sports bet, and I got a dude like who's literally on the like one of these days this is gonna hit. It don't matter. Every single Sunday, we call them laundry lists. Yeah. Because, or grocery lists. Because that's all it is. It's a grocery list. You shooting 10 teams, but you're doing it for small money. You can't come up. You never know. I guess it's like playing the lotto.
That's how I look at it. That's exactly how I look at it. It's like playing the lottery, man.
But you can turn it into more of a calculated risk.
Yeah.
If you do your due diligence, I give some people too, if you don't know where to go to look at to get a little bit of help or insight, covers.com.
Okay.
covers.com. Go to covers.com and they'll assist you if you go through and read through. They'll show you where the line is leaning, where some of their insider people on their website is voting. They get to vote on their website. So that'll be helpful insight for people that is just trying to get in and not pick with your heart, pick with your money.
Right. All right, man. So yeah, let's reconvene on I want to try to get you back on here. I like having you on as a co-host. Maybe Tuesday. We'll talk behind the scenes.
We'll talk. Just let me know. You know what I mean? Just let me know. Definitely always good to check in with y'all on the East Coast, man. Y'all be safe over there.
So it's your boy J Bevis, DJ Duya. We lost Blizz. He was doing something over there in that kitchen.
Yeah, he had some technical difficulties.
He was chopping up something in that kitchen. So yeah,
weird Facebook Blizz.
right. So check us out. Also, if you if you're looking for the cipher, it's gonna be dropping real soon on the 845 The Mix Show channel. So yeah, we out of here, man. It's up for debate. It's your boys. Let's go.
Let's get into it. Busy. I'm waking up early in the morning, get my hustle